What's going on out there, Raider Nation? Man, what a freaking disappointment, man. I mean, I honestly thought that this team would be a better game than this. Getting on 28-3 in that second half. Didn't think it was be that bad, honestly. I thought we had a good chance of winning that game, especially with Tannehill, behind their center, rookie quarterback, by Reggie Bush. We faced him about three times, once with the Saints, twice with the Dolphins, and he's eating us up all three times. So I shouldn't have been surprised. Dolphins over 200 yards rushing for the game. A lot more balanced than we were. McFadden only had 20 yards rushing. Palmer had a pretty damn good game, but just gonna call it the W, and that's what matters the most. The W. Stats don't mean shit unless you win. At work and stuff, it really kind of frustrated me but people saying it's all, it's Palmer's fault, and I'm like, no, man, it's not. It's not his fault, man. It's our running game. It's we want to call it play calling. This team is. I predicted 6-10, either between 6-10 or 8-8, and we don't even look like a team that's that good. Honestly, we look like a 3-13, 4-12 team right now. And then we play like that. That's exactly what we're going to be: 3-13 and 4-12. Right now 6-10 would be exceeding expectations for the way we played today. It was disgusting. It was pathetic. Totally, like I said, totally getting owned in that second half. I'm not sure how many turnovers we had. I know Carson threw a pick, but that was, I believe, towards the end of the game. But Tannehill, I mean, we made him look like a fucking, a rookie of the year prospect, man. We seem to always do that. I mean, we seem to make mediocre quarterbacks. I'm not saying, I mean, he's only the same game in NFL, Tannehill, but I'm just saying, every quarterback that's mediocre or whatnot, we always seem to make him look better than what he really is. We are 0-2. Over 80% of teams that have gone 0-2 don't make the playoffs, so it's not like we were anyway. In my opinion, that was far-fetched. Or exactly why I was telling, Raider fans at home, some Raider fans on here, to don't get your hopes up. It's going to be a long season. It's going to be at least a couple of years before we start getting it rolling. We're starting from scratch. We're starting from scratch. We're going to be a punching bag again, like we were a few years ago. And we're going to have to mark those games that are scheduled and circle them, the ones that are our Super Bowl for the season. Big game coming up against Pittsburgh. Of course, we just want to win it just to win it. Because they're a damn good team. That's why. And at least we could say we beat a damn good team during the season. There's still a lot of season left, but, it just doesn't seem, there's something missing, you can tell. Of course, we're still going to love our team. Yeah, it's going to be another frustrating year. We're all still going to be here, though. I'm still going to be doing my vlogs regardless. How many times we missed the playoffs, regardless what our record is. But it is frustrating. I'm not going to lie. It is very frustrating. Especially getting a beat down like that. I could see if it was competitive. First half, we're up 10-7, went halftime up 10-7. But, it was just, sorry, you see it starts to slip away. It's 21-10. And then we get a good punt return. We don't cash in on that. We get a field goal. It's 21-13, and then you see it, slipping away when they scored 20-13. You're pretty much okay. Well, the way our offense is being stagnant, and they're, they've scored this half already 3 times in the second half. You figure, okay, well, we can't really stop this team. But like I said, against Pittsburgh is known for their great defense, and if we're one-dimensional in that game, like we have been these past 2 games, that is going to be a long game, and I don't even want to think about the score, to be honest with you. Got to play with heart, man. Got to play with heart and pride, no matter what. So until next week against Pittsburgh, I'm off. I get to watch that game. Going to be all rated out in my Raider gear. I do not know if I'm going to do a vlog that day because I might be pretty drunk, and doing vlogs when you're drunk do not mix well. At least in my opinion. So Until then, till next week against Pittsburgh, this is Ronak saying, "Go Raiders, go," and I'm out. See ya.